Okay, this is Equal Surf Ireland Crypto, and this is Bitcoin, and this is a market update. Okay, so we've had a massive correction again, drop down. As I was saying previously in my previous videos, if we broke that, this Bitcoin could go down to the $42,000 region to 40,000. And that's what it's done. Okay, so it's broken 40. I'm going to go to the higher time frames here, but it's broken 45.5. which was up here, and we have made our way down to 42. We did get a bit of a bounce there, previous support. Okay, so I'm calm. All right, I am not panicking. Obviously, all the altcoins are getting slaughtered. Okay, absolutely slaughtered right now. That's because the dominance is going slightly back up. But this is what happens in corrections. Okay, so we've continued the downtrend. We're in here. We were dancing around in support at 44.5. You can see 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches, and then we broke down. Okay, so we've come right down here to my support line at 42,485, and we've bounced off that. But now we're consolidating right above this. Okay, so what do I expect next? So I'm back here on the actual 5-minute chart. I might even go to 15, make it a bit easier to see. And you can see your yellow line. I'm just going to get my arrow out here. 1 second. Okay, so you can see the arrow here. Downtrend. We've just broken out here now. We're breaking out past it. Okay, and what are these red lines I have here? These are my points of control on the lower time frames. Okay, so yes, once we come down here now and retest this area at 42.9, which I would expect it to do, come back and bounce. I would expect to move then, once you make that a support, to 43.241. Okay, as you can see, we can get rejected here very, very fast because that's a point of control, and we can start making our way back down, okay, at 43.241. I hope you can see that there, guys. All right, so that's a point of control, and you can see we've rejected here. If we break that, our next point of control is 43.77. and make it into support. So right now we're probably going to come back and retest 42.957 and try and make that into support. And we actually have a bit of a double bottom going on here. So we might have a bit of a neckline. Okay, a bit of a neckline here we just broke at 42.957, which is quite interesting. There's your first bottom, there's your second bottom, and we've broken out, and you can see it popping now. Okay, so our target of that would be something like this. Okay, roughly up 1.25% or 1.23%. Where would that bring us? Well, it should bring us up past the point of control. Again, roughly, the technical target is 43,480. If this indeed does play out, I'm going to put that in white up here. Okay, so that would be the technical target of this little double bottom. Now again, this is the 5-minute chart. You know, this is just a quick thing, but we might get a rejection. You'll see a reaction here at 43,241. Okay, because that is the point of control. And the reason I say that is, here, look, we'll take a look again. It has reacted here every time, and we've failed to break through it. So this is where the actual move could fail very easily. When we get up to this region here, and we might even have it live in a second. Okay, so, you know, firstly, I need to say, you know, you don't need to, when I put these charts up, this is free content. This is my own opinion. You know, there's been a couple of salty, nasty comment I got this morning from somebody saying I don't know what I'm talking about and everything I'm putting up is failing for the past 2 months. Of course it's failing because Bitcoin is going down. And he started talking about me saying something about paper hands. You are a paper hand. This is exactly what you would say if you're paper-handed. You will sell at any capitulation. And these are the candles that get paper-handed people out, is the capitulation candles. This is what will get you out of the market. And we haven't even seen a capitulation candle properly yet. A capitulation candle is down to 40,000. And by the way, I do believe that we could be still see that down to 40,000 mark and break 40,000 and possibly even go to 37. And 37 will be the final nail in your coffin. So all those people who are thinking, oh my God, I'm scared, that's the one where you will capitulate. Okay? And, the point being is, the fact is, when I get these messages in, actually makes me see we're coming close to a bottom. And I would expect to see a lot more. This isn't financial advice. These are my own opinions, and this is free content. Free. You don't have to listen, you don't have to watch. Okay, but I do believe that yes, we will go down further. This could, I'd expect a relief rally, but the capitulation candle that will come, and that'll get rid of all the people who are like, in their heads on the fence, really worried. There'll be one final candle to wash you out, just like the 30,000 move in May, where we wicked straight back down to 27,000. Everybody thought it was over, and that was a short squeeze. Then kicked off there and exploded back up. So these candles, I would expect, will probably come, and there'll be a lot of blood on the streets. Okay, so right now we're breaking out of this little downtrend here. I'm going to go to the 15-minute. And we have broken the trend line here, okay, which is good. We might come back and back test it right around 42,862 or back down to 42,943 and then bounce. But we will see. I'm just going to show you that the higher time frames and where I expect we could see this go, okay? Okay, so this is the daily chart. And if we're looking at this here, I still believe that we could make our way down into support here, or into this area in my brown box. Okay, now the capitulation candle I'm talking about, so we could break here at we have support around 41.9, about 42,000, 40,000, 41,000, okay, 40,000, 41,000, and we could come down something like this. Okay, the final capitulation, because leverage is still very, very high. So I'm just going to be very, very rough here. We could come straight down here, okay, and we could test, 40. I'll put 40 in there, 1 second. So we could test 40 and break it. And that's the one where everybody goes, oh my God, we're done. There's support at 39. And then the next one you're looking at is 37. So we could do something very, very easily like this to get all those people out. Okay? This is going to put the fear into everybody. Something like this. Okay, 40, bounce on 40, hang around 40 for a while, consolidate above support, and then boom, break 39. It'll come down very, very fast. Keep going, and then boom, come down to 37, and that's where you'll have mass capitulation. This candle here, this move here, will capitulate the majority of retail investors. Okay, that's where you will think it's over. I'm out. And the second you start questioning yourself, oh, it's over, I'm out, there's millions of others doing exactly the same thing and pulling and selling. Okay, mass capitulation. But you know who's waiting down here? The big boys. The big boys are waiting down here with big smiles on their faces going, oh yes. Okay, they will then start buying in, and what will we have? Everybody will go short. All the leverage traders will go short here. There'll be mass move on the shorts market, and we'll have a short squeeze. Okay, and what's a short squeeze? Right, a short squeeze is when the market will turn, the buyers will come back, the institutions will be buying that down here, the big boys, everybody's going short, and they will squeeze out all the shorts and liquidate them all, and we will have a insane reversal. That's what I'm expecting. We could go lower than 37 down to 35, and but the point is, I'm waiting for that capitulation candle to kill most of the market. And that's when you see most hatred coming in. So that's what I'm looking at in the long term. Okay, there's going to be, we could have a very, very heavy capitulation candle here. But right now, maybe this is the signs of a small little reversal here. We've got to get past the point of control here at 43,237. We'll go to the 5-minute. There's our double bottom. And we can see, look, I'd expect a reaction here at 43,241. This is our point of control, okay? So if we indeed make it back up here, I expect 43,480 is the target of the double bottom, okay? And then the next point of control is 43,777, then 44,156. But the main big one, I'm just going to go to the 4-hour for a second, okay? The big point of controls We have to make a retest back up to 45,500, where we broke down from. Okay, so we'd come back all up here eventually, 45.5, and then the next big one, the point of control, is 47,000. Okay, and you know, you can see here we've fallen down quite a bit here and retested and fallen down. Okay, that's been a bone of contention. And then the really big one is 49,100. Okay, these are just levels, and again, Bitcoin is the king. Okay, it really is the king, and this is a true lesson in why your altcoin is dying and blah blah blah. I understand that. I've so many alts. Yeah, they got hammered, and you know, I still believe in this market, and I'm still here. And this isn't financial advice, but I'm staying here and I haven't sold anything. The worst thing you could possibly do right now, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, we're all entitled to our own opinions, is sell. Okay, but you know, that capitulation candle I've spoken about that might come will make you sell, but I certainly won't be. Okay, and that's my opinion. And we can see here now we're making our way up to the 43,241 area on the point of control, and let's see what happens if we actually get up there, and we should technically get up there. But you can see we have a nice little move here with a little structure across something like that. It's holding, and that might bring us all the way up. But this is, you know, this is Bitcoin, and this is the market. So these are the stochastics. Hourly is coming up to overbought. The 2 hourly is on the floor, or oversold. 3 hourly is oversold on the floor. 4 hourly is just turning up. The 8 hourly is still coming down. So we're still overbought, like oversold, sorry, and the daily's oversold. So we're still oversold in quite a lot of higher time frames. So, you know, we could still see a capitulation candle. I'm not saying we will, but I'm watching for that very, very clearly, and keeping my eyes open. Okay, so we could still come down here on the short time frame again, as I said, to retest 42,957, and then just try and make that into support as a point control, and then back up to test 43,241, where we could get rejected, like it has many other times over here. Okay, guys, so that's my thoughts on the market, where we could be going. I'm certainly not panicking. Okay, I suppose that's me, but if you're new into the market, this has put the fear into you. Okay, this will really, really put the fear into you, and you know, there could be more downside to get rid of the liquidation or get rid of the leverage. Leverage is still very, very high. All right, guys, so don't panic. Okay, and I'm certainly not. You know, have a cool head, and it's the people who are cool make it through this. All right. And, you know, there's some altcoins now on seriously cheap. And if it goes down even further, you'll be getting some great deals. And that's personally where I'll be buying in. The Fear and Greed Index is at 15. Previously, I have seen it at 7 and at 10. We could still go down, and that capitulation down to 37, 35, 39 could be the move to bring us down to 10 to 7 Fear and Greed Index. And that is when I personally look for my opportunities to buy. Okay, so the altcoins obviously will be going down. The dominance has gone up slightly to 40%. And yeah, you'll see the alts pulling back now a small bit. But the dominance is still very low on Bitcoin dominance, which tells me that there's still very huge strength in the altcoin market. All right, so this is Eagle Surfer Ireland Crypto. This is just a quick update on market update. Keep the faith. And yeah, guys, peace out. And yeah, this is Eagle Surfer Ireland. Give me a subscribe and give me a like. Awesome.